Right, so last week I attended a call out for a cooker circuit tripping, and I attended and got there and the cooker circuit was off. Opened it up and opened the fuse board up and the cooker circuit was a dead short. So I took the cooker circuit apart more. So I took the cooker isolator above the worktop apart and checked the incoming cable, and it was fine. So I was confident that the cooker plate was at fault because the cable going down to the cooker was fine. The cooker was perfectly healthy, and I looked at the back of the cooker isolator switch. This one, I'm just trying to hold it from falling apart, and I had saw that had fat gotten in and had bridged out live and neutral on the incoming supply and was flashing over. That was my initial thought, but testing the cooker isolator switch for dead shorts, there was none. So I was curious, so I put it back together, just the supply side of things, and power it up. 2 seconds later, it went pop. Not straight away like a dead short would normally. It wasn't doing the standard characteristics of a live and neutral short. And thought, that's rather weird. So it's definitely something wrong with the cooker isolator switch then. So I swapped it for a new one, and we was on our way. Checked the cooker was working fine, which it did, and was good to go. So I took it back here, obviously, and I had a quick look at the back. Now, if I show you the back, you can see the load was fine. The feed in was the one that had the issue on it. Now if you look, I don't know how well you can see it, but there's a fine layer of dust. Now sometimes dust can become conductive. And as you can see with the fat around there, I suspected, because there's a hairline crack in between this bit here and that bit, and I suspected it was like arcing over between these two. And as you can see, the live pin of the feed-in is very dark, and the neutral is also a bit discoloured. But I've just took it to bits, and this is what I found. This is obviously a really old cooker isolator switch with a single socket on it. Quite common, you can still get them nowadays. And this is what we was faced with. So this is where the supply was. So live was in there, neutral was there. And as you can see, it's gotten very hot, and there's a signs of arcing, skid marks from arcing. And if we have a look at the plate that the cable's connect into, it's quite surprising. Right, so this is the supply side, 45 amp. Wasn't being overloaded, it was on a 32 amp MCB on a 6mm. So yeah, just keep an eye on this, ready? Have a look at that. It's been arcing over internally. That's madness. You can see it's just been going along there and then bridging out. That's ridiculous. As you can see, that contact there is rather pitted. So yeah, just goes to show, 1, always make sure your connections are tight. 2, check them. And 3, never overload stuff. Not unless you're like me and blow them up for the hell of it. But yeah, that's ridiculous. That is absolutely crazy. Well, there you go. You learn something new every day. That's going to go in the bin now. Thanks for watching.